Watch this video every day and change your life. Today, I want you to sit back for a moment and think about something deeply personal. Think about that one dream, that one goal that keeps you awake at night with excitement, that burning fire in your chest that whispers, "You're capable of more." But now, pause and remember the last time someone told you it was impossible. Maybe it was a friend, a family member, or even a coworker. Maybe they said you were too ambitious, too inexperienced, or too flawed. Maybe they looked at your dreams and saw only the risks, the failures, the reasons you couldn't succeed. And maybe, just maybe, for a moment, you started to believe them. Here's the truth. Those doubts, those criticisms, they are not reality. They are someone else's limitations being projected onto you. Their fears do not define your potential. Their inability to see your vision is not your obstacle. It is your opportunity. Every top achiever, every person who has ever made an impact has faced the same moment. They've faced ridicule, skepticism, and the quiet voice of doubt whispering, "You can't do it." But what separates them from everyone else is one simple yet powerful mindset. They chose to prove them wrong. Think about it. When you set out to achieve something truly extraordinary, the path is never smooth. There will always be resistance. People will question your decisions. They'll point out your flaws, your mistakes, your past failures, your weaknesses. They might even try to convince you that you don't deserve to reach for greatness. But here's the secret. They are not attacking your dream. They are simply projecting their own limitations onto your vision. And this is where your power comes in. You can either let their doubt define you, or you can let it fuel you. Every great achiever, from Denzel Washington to Oprah Winfrey, from Elon Musk to Serena Williams, has faced skepticism. And every single one of them made a choice to rise above it, to use it as fire, to work harder, to focus deeper, and to stay relentless in the pursuit of their goals. Now, I want you to understand the real meaning of resilience and determination. Resilience is not just about getting back up after you fall. It's about walking into the storm, knowing the storm will try to stop you, and moving forward anyway. It's about showing up when others would give up. It's about waking up every morning with a sense of purpose so strong that no voice of doubt can shake it. Determination is not just about stubbornness, it's about clarity. It's about knowing exactly what you want, why you want it, and refusing to compromise until you achieve it. When you combine these two qualities, resilience and determination, you develop a mindset so powerful that no external negativity can derail your path. Here's the next truth you must embrace. You are your own first supporter, your own first believer. You do not need everyone to see your vision. You do not need everyone to understand it. And you certainly do not need everyone to agree with it. Your dreams are yours alone. They are personal, unique, and deeply tied to your purpose. The people who doubt you, they are not on your path, and they are not responsible for your success. Only you are. And this is liberating. It means that every morning when you wake up, you have the choice to fill your mind with possibility, with power, with action. You have the choice to remind yourself that your potential is limitless, that your capacity for growth is infinite, and that your success is inevitable if you stay committed to the grind. But here's something many people overlook. Success isn't just about working harder than everyone else. It's about working smarter. It's about understanding your strengths, recognizing your weaknesses, and leveraging every single resource at your disposal to get closer to your goal. It's about consistency, day after day, week after week, year after year. You might not see results immediately. You might feel like progress is slow, even invisible. But every action you take, every small step, every late night, every early morning, every ounce of effort is compounding. Like water slowly carving through stone, your persistence will shape the life you are destined to live. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear is the silent killer of dreams. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. It whispers that you're not enough. It whispers that you should stay comfortable. It whispers that failure is too costly. But fear is not the enemy. It is the indicator. Fear shows you where the stakes are highest, where growth is possible, and where your courage will make the biggest difference. The moment you feel fear, the moment your heart races at the thought of taking a bold step, that is the exact moment you must act. Fear is the signal that you are about to do something significant, something life-changing, something that others said you couldn't. And this is where top achievers excel. They don't ignore fear, they move through it. They let fear sharpen their focus, ignite their determination, and guide their courage. You also need to understand the power of isolation and focus. Many people fear being alone, but the truth is that solitude is where your greatest growth begins. When you are alone with your goals, free from distractions and outside opinions, you can fully understand your priorities. You can develop the discipline to focus relentlessly, to refine your skills, and to push beyond the limits that others try to impose on you. Loneliness in pursuit of excellence is not weakness. It is strength. It is the crucible in which you forge the version of yourself capable of achieving greatness. And here's something crucial. Every challenge, every obstacle, every setback is not punishment. It's training. Life is not designed to make your journey easy. It is designed to test your resolve, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your character. Every time you face a difficult situation, every time you encounter criticism, every time you feel like quitting, that is your opportunity to grow stronger. The sweat, the tears, the long nights, and the early mornings are all investments into a future that only you can create. No one else can live your story. No one else can climb your mountain, and no one else can prove your doubters wrong. That responsibility and that privilege is yours. Finally, I want to leave you with this. Your dream, your goal, your vision, it is worth it. Everything in your life that has value, that is meaningful, that is lasting, requires effort, persistence, and belief. The voices of doubt will always exist. The critics will always speak. But the voice that matters the most, the one that shapes your reality, is your own. Speak to yourself with encouragement, with belief, and with certainty. Tell yourself, I can, I will, I must. Let this mantra guide you through every difficult moment, every uncomfortable decision, and every uncertain path. Today, make the choice to ignite the fire inside you. Let it burn brighter than any doubt, louder than any criticism, and stronger than any obstacle. This is your moment. This is your journey. This is your life, and the only way to honor it is to chase your dreams relentlessly, passionately, and unapologetically. Remember, the path to greatness is never straight. It is never smooth, but it is yours. And every step you take, every ounce of effort you give, every time you choose courage over comfort, you are proving them wrong. You are showing the world what is possible. You are writing your story, and this story, your story, will be a testament to the power of belief, resilience, and unstoppable determination. Watch this video every day. Let it remind you that your potential is limitless. Your dreams are achievable, and your success is inevitable if you refuse to quit. Start now. Start today. And remember, the fire that burns inside you has the power to light up the world. Now that we've ignited the fire inside you, let's take a deeper look at what it truly takes to push past doubt, resistance, and fear, and start living a life of purpose and achievement. Because here's the reality: talent alone will never get you where you want to go. Dreams are meaningless without action. Ideas are powerless without execution. It's not enough to hope, wish, or plan. You must move with purpose, consistency, and unwavering determination. The first secret is this: outwork everyone, including yourself. Most people look at top achievers and think they were born lucky, or they have some secret advantage. But here's the truth. The real advantage is in the hours they put in, the sacrifices they make, and the commitment to their vision. They don't just work harder than the competition, they work harder than their own doubts. They outlast the critics, outshine the naysayers, and never settle for mediocrity. Every late night, every early morning, every moment when you push yourself to do more than you thought you could, this is where greatness is forged. It's uncomfortable, it's challenging, but it is also where transformation happens. Think about the power of consistency. Too many people want instant results. They want the reward without the grind, the recognition without the effort. But the truth is, success is a long game. Every day, you must show up. Every day you must put in the work, even when motivation is low, even when the results aren't obvious, even when the critics are loud. Consistency is what separates those who talk about their dreams from those who achieve them. It's the small daily actions, reading, learning, practicing, improving, that compound into extraordinary results over time. But consistency alone is not enough. You must also train your mind to see opportunity in every challenge. Adversity is not a roadblock, it is a teacher. Every obstacle you encounter is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. When someone tells you that your dream is impossible, do not let it discourage you. Instead, analyze the challenge, learn from it, and use it to sharpen your skills. The people who succeed are not those who avoid difficulties. They are those who embrace them, adapt to them, and let them fuel their determination. Now, let's talk about discipline and focus, because this is where most people fail. Discipline is choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. It is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It is saying no to distractions, negativity, and unnecessary drama. Focus is the ability to concentrate your energy on the actions that truly matter. When you combine discipline with focus, you create a force that cannot be stopped. Imagine waking up every morning with clarity, knowing exactly what your goals are, knowing exactly what steps you will take to move closer to them, and executing those steps relentlessly. That is the mindset of a top achiever. But here's another truth. Your environment matters more than you realize. You cannot soar while surrounded by negativity, doubt, and mediocrity. You must surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you, and believe in your potential, even when you are struggling to believe in yourself. Seek mentors, coaches, and peers who push you to grow. Distance yourself from those who drain your energy, criticize without reason, or discourage you from pursuing greatness. Remember, your circle will influence your mindset, your decisions, and your results. Protect it fiercely. At the same time, never underestimate the power of self-belief. It is not arrogance, it is not entitlement, it is confidence, grounded in action, preparation, and persistence. Self-belief is what allows you to stay committed when the world doubts you. It is what empowers you to take bold steps, take risks, and move forward despite uncertainty. Every great achievement in history started with someone who believed they could, even when no one else did. That belief is contagious, but first it must live inside you. Now let's address one of the most overlooked tools of top achievers: reflection and learning from failure. Failure is inevitable. No one climbs to the top without facing setbacks, losses, and disappointments. But failure is not final unless you let it define you. Every misstep is a lesson, every obstacle is a chance to improve, and every rejection is a signal that your approach may need adjustment. Reflect on your journey, celebrate small wins, and use failures as stepping stones. The person who learns from failure consistently will ultimately outpace the person who fears it. Here's another key principle. Control your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Your mind is a garden. If you fill it with fear, doubt, and negativity, that's what will grow. If you fill it with focus, positivity, and self-belief, that is what will bloom. Speak to yourself with encouragement. Remind yourself of your purpose. Visualize the life you want, the goals you will achieve, and the person you're becoming, and then act on it. Thoughts alone do not change your reality, but disciplined, focused action fueled by the right mindset absolutely does. Let's also talk about patience and timing. Impatience is one of the biggest killers of progress. Many people quit just before their breakthrough because they cannot see the long-term results. But top achievers understand that every step, no matter how small, is progress. They trust the process. They know that momentum builds over time, that persistence compounds, and that patience is as much a part of success as talent or hard work. When you learn to stay patient, you stop reacting impulsively to challenges, and you start making strategic, consistent choices that guarantee results. And here's a crucial reminder. Comparison is the enemy of progress. When you constantly measure yourself against others, you distract yourself from your own journey. Everyone's path is different, and your progress cannot be determined by someone else's timeline. Instead, focus on becoming better than you were yesterday. Compete with yourself. Outperform your past self. That is how you maintain the momentum needed to prove doubters wrong and achieve extraordinary success. Finally, let's reinforce the principle of purpose-driven action. When your goals are aligned with a meaningful purpose, when your actions reflect your values, your passion, and your unique vision, you unlock energy and motivation that no external force can diminish. Your purpose will sustain you during difficult times. It will give you clarity when you face choices. It will fuel your determination when others question your path. Every great achiever is guided by purpose, and this is what separates who endure from those who merely survive. So, as you continue your journey, remember these lessons. Outwork yourself and everyone else, embrace challenges as opportunities, stay disciplined and focused, surround yourself with positivity, believe in yourself relentlessly, learn from failure, control your mind and actions, practice patience, avoid comparison, and act with purpose. These are not just abstract ideas, they are actionable principles that top achievers live by every single day. The fire inside you is ready to be unleashed. The world may doubt you, your friends may question you, even your own mind may try to hold you back, but every moment of resistance is your chance to prove them wrong, to rise above, and to become unstoppable. Every time you push through fear, take action when it's hard, and stay committed despite setbacks, you are writing your success story. And that story, your story, is about to inspire others who are still waiting to believe in themselves. So take a deep breath, refocus, and commit to your next step. Because proving them wrong isn't just about showing the world they are irrelevant. Proving them wrong is about showing yourself every single day that your dreams are worth fighting for, that your potential is limitless, and that your destiny is yours to create. Now that we've explored the mindset, discipline, and strategies that top achievers use to rise above doubt and adversity, it's time to focus on the final, most critical principles, the ones that separate those who try from those who achieve, the ones who dream from the ones who live their dreams. This is where your journey transforms from effort into legacy, from struggle into triumph, and from ambition into unstoppable action. First, understand the power of relentless action. Dreams are worthless without execution. Every great achiever knows that thinking, planning, and hoping are not enough. Action is the bridge between desire and reality. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent and intentional. Take that first step, even if it scares you. Take the next step, even if it seems impossible, and then take the next one. Momentum builds with each step, and before you know it, you'll be moving faster than the critics, the naysayers, and even your own doubts ever imagined. Remember, action is the antidote to fear. Every time you act despite fear, you grow stronger, more confident, and more capable of achieving the extraordinary. Next, embrace adaptability and learning as your superpowers. Life is unpredictable. Challenges will arise that no plan could anticipate, and setbacks will test your patience, your resilience, and your belief in yourself. But top achievers see these moments not as obstacles, but as opportunities to pivot, innovate, and improve. Every mistake is feedback. Every failure is data. And every setback is a chance to refine your approach and strengthen your skills. The people who succeed are not those who avoid mistakes. They are those who embrace them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones to reach heights others thought were unreachable. Equally important is the ability to stay true to your vision, even when no one else sees it. You will face criticism, skepticism, and even ridicule. Friends, family, and colleagues may question your decisions or try to dissuade you from following your path. This is normal. It is inevitable, but your vision is yours alone, and it deserves your unwavering belief. Every time someone says you can't do it, repeat to yourself, "Watch me." Let their doubt fuel your determination. Let their disbelief ignite your passion. And let your actions, your results, and your relentless pursuit of excellence prove them wrong. This is the mindset that top achievers cultivate every day. Another crucial principle is gratitude and reflection. While the fire of ambition drives you forward, it's important to pause and acknowledge your progress. Celebrate small wins, recognize improvements, and give yourself credit for the effort you've invested. Gratitude doesn't slow you down, it fuels your motivation. It reminds you why you started, reinforces your purpose, and keeps your mind focused on the positive aspects of your journey. Reflection, on the other hand, sharpens your strategy. By analyzing your successes and failures, you gain clarity, improve your decision-making, and increase your efficiency. Together, gratitude and reflection create a cycle of continuous growth and empowerment that supports every step of your journey. Now let's talk about the power of mindset and visualization. What you believe about yourself and your abilities directly influences your results. If you constantly tell yourself, "I can't," or "it's too hard," then your brain will subconsciously align with that belief and create obstacles that confirm it. But if you train your mind to believe in possibilities, to visualize success, and to act with confidence, you will create momentum toward your goals. Picture yourself achieving your dreams. Feel the emotions of success, pride, joy, fulfillment. Let that vision guide your decisions, fuel your actions, and keep you moving forward even when the path is unclear. Visualization is not wishful thinking. It is preparation for action. It trains your brain to recognize opportunities, solve problems, and stay resilient under pressure. Let's also emphasize the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity. Life will test you. Challenges will come from unexpected directions, and there will be days when giving up seems easier than pushing forward. But perseverance is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who remain average. It is the refusal to surrender to circumstances, the commitment to keep moving even when the outcome is uncertain, and the courage to face every obstacle with unwavering resolve. Each setback you overcome strengthens your character, sharpens your skills, and brings you closer to your ultimate goals. Equally vital is impact and contribution. Success is not only about personal achievement, it is about the difference you make in the lives of others. Top achievers recognize that their journey has a ripple effect. By proving themselves, they inspire others to believe, to act, and to pursue their own dreams. Your story, your triumphs, and even your failures can motivate someone else to push beyond their limits. This is why your commitment to excellence, your courage to act despite fear, and your refusal to settle for mediocrity are not just personal victories. They are contributions to a better, stronger, and more inspired world. And finally, remember this: the journey is as important as the destination. Too often, people focus only on achieving the end goal, the money, the recognition, the title, without appreciating the growth, learning, and transformation that occurs along the way. Every challenge, every late night, every sacrifice is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you embrace the process, you start to enjoy the journey, and success becomes not just a moment in time, but a lifestyle. You become someone who can inspire, mentor, and lead others because you have lived the principles you preach. As we close, let me leave you with a call to action. Prove them wrong, but first prove it to yourself. Let every doubt you've faced, every skeptic who laughed, and every obstacle that seemed insurmountable be fuel for your fire. Commit to showing up every day, putting in the work, and refusing to settle for anything less than your full potential. Outwork the competition, outlast the critics, outshine the doubters. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Every effort compounds. Every challenge you overcome is proof that you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more capable than you ever imagined. Remember that your story is being written right now. The choices you make today, the discipline you exercise, the courage you show, and the persistence you embrace will shape your future. Live intentionally, push beyond fear, stay committed to your vision, surround yourself with positivity, learn from every experience, celebrate every victory, and always, always keep moving forward. Your success is inevitable if you refuse to quit. Your dreams are achievable if you remain focused and relentless. Your potential is limitless if you harness the fire inside you and use it to create action, growth, and impact. So rise up, embrace your purpose, and step into the life you were destined to live. The world may doubt you, but your belief, your effort, and your persistence will prove them wrong. And more importantly, you will prove it to yourself. Watch this video every day. Let it remind you that greatness is within reach, that your journey is worth every struggle, and that your dreams are not just possible, they are inevitable. Keep pushing, keep striving, and never stop believing. The best is yet to come.